Actually, the next order of business is to go to the dark room. What's wrong, Mr. God? Ah! Alright, hey guys, Trickstar here. So I hope you guys are having the bestest day ever. So, YouTube, like it likes to do, messed up. So I do have to re-record a little bit, but it's not too much, so I'm not too upset about it. And I like doing things for you guys anyway. I love you guys. If you guys are nice enough to watch my videos, then guess what? I'm nice enough to re-record things for you guys. I don't mind it at all. Alright, so hopefully we can get through with a bunch of this game. If you know what I mean. Alright, but anyway, our first little baby course of action is to go over to the parking lot. So let's do that. Let's take care of that. And the parking lot is all the way over here. If you noticed, I shaved. Alright. Anyway, if you did not like my Riz face, I'm sorry. Alright, so to the parking lot we limp along. Alright, I do remember from playing yesterday that I kept dying because of freaking dogs everywhere. So let's nip that in the bud really fast. Alright, there are like a bunch of dogs in this area, and they just come out of nowhere. Because they some wildebeests. Alright. Excuse me. Alright, let's go in here. Alright, we do need to find a green plant at some point. Alright. Where is it? Where is it? I can hear him. Where's that mutt? Come here. Come take your medicine. Your really special medicine. Dang, the ponytail physics are really good in this game. Alright, look at that. Look at her ponytail. That's crazy. Alright, I like that. Alright, and there are going to be some dogs in here, I'm pretty sure. And they're going to be like literally as soon as you walk in the room. So let's take care of them really fast. Alright, good. Good. Because if any of those guys hit us, we would have died. Alright, so let's grab this crank. The crank a crank. Alright, will you take the crank? I guess I will. You've taken the crank. Alright. I love me a good crank. Alright. Anyway, we can't go in this door. I do think that there is a green herb somewhere down here, but I don't know where it is, so. Oh well. I guess it's not down here, because there's blue herbs down here. For some reason. I guess because there's spiders right there. Or as soon as you go down, as you lift the manhole up, there are spiders. Not very fun things to deal with. Alright, let's go this way. Alright, there is a film over here, so let's go ahead and take this. We take the film, yes. We've taken the film well. Alright. I'm looking good. I'm looking like a straight baddie today. Look at me. I bet y'all looking like baddies too. Let's be baddies together. Baddies together. Oh, yep, here we go. A green herb. I will gladly take that if I can pick it up. Thank you. Will you take the green herb? I will take the green herb. We gonna mix it with the red herb. Real quick, we mix the herb, yes. And then we gonna use it. Heck, to the, there we go. And now we're fully alive again. Look at this guy, poor Mr. Ben. The body has been torn apart. Something appears to have burst out from inside. Cool. I bet that was a fun process for Ben. Well, you take the bow gun bolts. I will. You taking the bow gun bolts. Combine them and put them in there. There we go. Let's go in here, see if there's anything in here. I'm pretty sure this was Ben's cell, considering he's right in front of it. So, Good for him. Good for him. Not really. I'm very sad that he died. But anyway, let's get going out of here. Alright, all the way over here. Alright, next course of action should be what? What do we want to do next? What do we have in our inventory? That should drive where we go next. Alright, I guess we want to go to the dark room. So let's go to the dark room. The big old dark room. And I don't think that we'll encounter that much resistance, honestly. But we probably might. I don't know. We got this guy. Oh, yeah. Never mind. We're gonna encounter some resistance, baby. But what are we without a little resistance? What? You don't know what you are until you face some resistance, you know? So I'm okay with that. Plus, they're pretty easy to deal with. We just put a bunch of crossbow bolts in their eyes. Alright. Let's go this way. Open up the door. Go over here, right? Actually, wait. We can get rid of the club key if we go over here real quick. So let us do that real quick. Real quicko-wicko. Alright. So yeah. So let's go in here. Let's grab the cog wheel. And actually, we might need the lighter. Or we do need a lighter. You use the club key. This key is useless now. Discard. Alright, we do need to grab the lighter. So let's go grab that. Which there is an item box not too far away from here. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Just gotta go around here and back into the main hall. Y'all know what's a little bit like underrated? Oreos and milk. Like, oh my gosh. I was just like straight globbering and slobbering on some Oreos and milk a second ago, and it was insane. Alright, oh yeah, I need to go to the item box. All the way over here. In this room, baby. Alright. Let us grab the lighter. The lighter potato. Alright. You know what? Leave a comment. Leave a comment if you like Oreos and milk. That's what you guys should do. Leave a comment if you like some Oreos and milk. Some milky wilky. Because I know I sure do. Alright, so let's go over here and grab this thing over here real quick. It's cog wheel. Alright. So, alright, here we go. Into the green room we go. The green door room we go. Alright. I'm pretty sure it's the queen, king, and the jack. A picture of a man on a carriage, something's on a wheel, like the queen, the king, and the jack, then the carriage will start running. Alright, so queen, king, and jack. I was right. Because what am I not right? Alright, anyway. Let's go over here. Gonna light a fire here. No dips, Sherlock. Alright, so the queen, the king, and the jack. Alright, the number 12 has been etched. Will you turn the faucet on? Yes. Number 13 has been etched. Will you turn the faucet on? Yes. You think there'd be a way to turn on the faucet thingy? The number 11 has been etched. Will you turn the faucet on? You wouldn't think they would ask you to bring your own freaking lighter to do it, you know? Oh. Mr. X is back, baby. What if there's a Mrs. X? Oh, you take the G cogwheel. Yes, you're taking the G cogwheel. Probably not. Because, yeah, Mrs. X would be your ex. That would be wild, wouldn't it? If Mrs. X was your ex. You know what I mean, you know what I mean. Alright, this way. Let's just run away from him. Ain't no way he can catch us with him slow little piddly paddling feet. Okay, he hit me pretty hard. He hit me pretty hard again. But too bad he's gonna try to do that little baby slam move there. So we're gonna get away from him. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go. Let's bring the cog wheel upstairs real quick. Dang. You can definitely tell the difference between running and limping, that's for sure, in this game. Alright, up here we go. Up the ladder we go, baby. Will you go up the ladder? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Ah! Alright, well, for some reason he died in one hit. I don't know. Sometimes they die by one hit, and sometimes they don't. So, whatever. Whatever, scalper, as I like to say. Alright, now let's go up to the clock tower. And see what we can do up there. Alright, and then I guess on the way down we'll develop the film. Because whatever. Alright. So let us go over here and get this open. Alright. Alright. It's a square hole. Good. Let's use the crank. Alright, there we go. Now let's go over here and use the cog wheel. The big old cog wheel. I don't know what G stands for, but I'm assuming like greater cog wheel. I don't know. It's like the cog wheel that cog wheels aspire to be. It's like a switch wheel. Push it, yes. I will. Alright, and let's grab this big old thing. Well, you take the blue stone. You're taking the blue stone. Heck yeah. Alright, let's go down here. And over here. Alright, so the next order of business is we need to go down to the chief's office. Actually, the next order of business is to go to the dark room. What's wrong, Mr. God? Ah! That's what's wrong, I guess. Mr. Flower was trying to warn me to go. Oh my gosh. Go! 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 Anybody else? Alright. Let's go. Literally looked away for like 2 seconds and Mr. X was climbing up the stairs. Alright, so we gotta go to the dark room, which would be this way, I believe, right? Probably a simpler way to go. Actually, I'm pretty sure this way would actually be faster. Let's just go this way. Because I don't want to have to go down to the bottom and then up and then back down to the bottom again. Well, Mr. X ain't down here. He ain't. Good. Good. Let's keep it that way. Mr. X don't want none of me. Mr. X don't want none of me. What's wrong, Flounder? Flounder wounder. Around a town about sound. How long we've been recording? Not long at all. Alright, let's keep going. Then I'm pretty sure we want to go this way, right? I don't know. I don't even know if I'm going a good way to get to the dark room, but whatever. Honestly, I don't think so. I think I probably should have just gone downstairs in the first place, but whatever. It's okay. I don't mind. Alright. Alright, let's go all the way over here. Mr. Rocka Knock Baka Taka. So. Oh yeah, and then the dark room will just be over here. Okay, yeah. That makes perfect sense. Absolutely perfect sense. Alright, let's go all the way over here. Around town. Down here. Alright. And then over here. Ah! Alright, so a lot of you guys are still over here, I guess. That is fun. Alright, we got around him pretty easily. Alright, let's go down here. Oh. Look at him. Alright. Oh, dark room is right over here. Alright. Probably not a good thing that I left them alive, but whatever. I'll deal with them in a second. Alright, let's go develop this film real quick. Alright, film C. That looks like Tyrant. Alright, development code T103. T103. Due to accelerated metabolism relative to the earlier 00 series, this subject possesses exemplary regenerative capabilities. PHX016 file data. The film C has been filed. Dun dun dun. Alright. I'm assuming that that thing is like Mr. X, basically. That is what Mr. X is what I mean. I don't know why I said it so weird. Alright, combine this with this. Grab the Serpent Stone. Grab the Eagle Stone. And yeah. Oh, and put the lighter in there, because we don't need that thing no more. And then let's load up the crossbow, baby. Load that thing up. And we're going to check the grenade launcher just in case I run out of bullets. Because that is totally possible. Ah! I left her alive and I knew I did. Alright, now I gotta go to the chief's office. Cool. Alright, let's go. I just like ripped open a scab on my head. A really hard scab. I did not mean to do that. So my forehead's probably about to start bleeding. So don't freak out about that if that starts to happen. Probably can't see it with my bummy camera, but that's okay. Alright, so now where do we need to go? Well, I know where we need to go, the chief's office, but I need to think about how to get over there. Alright, so we gotta go to the chief's office. I feel like the ladder would probably be the best bet, right? Alright, will you go up the ladder? Yes. I guess it's not bleeding. I just like pulled a chunk of my forehead out. Okay. That's cool. I got that. Well, it was a zit. It wasn't actually like a chunk on my forehead, so don't be worrying about that. I still got my forehead. I still got my frontal lobe. I can still think logically. Don't worry about that. I can beat these buttholes any day of the week. Alright, let's go. And his office is literally just going to be right here. So let's go ahead and go in there. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oh,
Claire!
hey Sherry.
Sherry, you're okay.
I'm glad to see you're safe, Claire.
Me too, kid. Now let's use these 3 stones real quick. Oh yeah, here we go, baby. Why you acting so shocked, Claire? Acting like we ain't seen this before. Or why you ain't... I mean, you've seen way more shocking things than a secret passageway, I'm pretty sure, today. Alright, mail to the chief. To Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, we have lost the Mansion Lab facility due to the actions of the renegade operative Albert Wesker. Fortunately, his interference will have no lasting effects upon our continued virus research. Our only present concern is the presence of the remaining STARS members: Redfield, Valentine, Burton, Chambers, and Vickers. If it comes to light that the STARS have any evidence as to the activities of our research, dispose of them in such a manner that would appear to be purely accidental. Continue to monitor their progress and make certain their knowledge does not go public, and that will continue to be your contact throughout this affair. William Birkin. Alright, so Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, I have deposited the amount of US $10,000 to the account for your services this term as per our agreement. The development of the G-Virus scheduled to replace the T-Virus is near completion. Once completed, I am certain that I will be appointed to be a member of the Executive Board for Umbrella Inc. It is imperative that we proceed with extreme caution. Redfield and the remaining STARS members are still attempting to uncover information on the project. Continue to monitor their activities and block all attempts to investigate the underground research facilities. William Birkin. Alright, so obviously he's really scared of STARS. Obviously he's been paying Irons. You know. So yeah, to Mr. Brian Irons, Chief of the Raccoon City Police Department, we have a problem to cover up everything, or to help cover up everything. I received information informing me that Umbrella HQ has sent spies to recover my research on the G-Virus. There are an unknown number of agents involved. They must not be allowed to take this project away from me as it represents my entire life's work. Search the city thoroughly for any suspicious persons. Detain any such individuals by whatever means deemed necessary, and contact me immediately through a net. With these precautions, any possible threat should be eliminated. I will not allow anyone to steal my work on the G-Virus, not even Umbrella. William Birkin. The mail to the chief has been filed. Hail to the chief. Alright, let's go. The elevator appears to go down. Cool.
Claire!
I'm going down there. Stay here and wait for me, okay?
Honestly, I feel like it'd be better if we took Sherry with us, but you know, that's just me. So we don't lose her again. She's probably going to go right back up this elevator, and we're not going to know where she is, so whenever we get back up, whenever we go back up, you know. Whatever I just said. Take it with a grain of salt. I have not found pistol bullets in forever, dude. Oh, look at this. This looks all nice, sweet, and cuddly, right? All nice and cuddly.
So you've made it this far. Not bad, girl. But I'm not letting anyone leave my town. Everyone's gonna die.
Calm down, Chief. What happened?
Shut up! You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town. How could they do that to me after everything I've done for them?
So it's true. You have been working with Umbrella. Then you must know about the G-Virus. What is it? Tell me!
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate bioweapons.
That's what it's about a T-virus,
Variants of
dude.
a T-virus in every way.
Never mind.
Dr. William Birkin is the genius behind the project.
William Birkin?
I'm sure you've already seen his little girl running around here somewhere. Sherry, isn't it? In case you haven't already figured it out, the monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G-Virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks.
He really likes saying that.
But if I have to go, I'm going to take you with me. What the?
Oh no. I'm sure old Willie Birkin had a good time with the chief right there. Alright, let's grab these grenade or acid rounds, sorry. Let's go ahead and load them up in there into the grenade launcher. Let's do that real quick. Alright. Disturbing stuff. Well, I wish you would describe it. Alright. Formalin, chloroform, and other chemicals. So he's been knocking people out. Obviously. I mean, he's a psychopath, obviously. He's obviously probably a serial killer. I mean, look at this freaking table, dude. You don't just put saws. It's a saw. Fresh blood is smeared on the blade. You don't just put saws smeared with blood on tables. And you also don't just have bloody tables, you know. Here, oh! Well, there he is. William Birkin really likes, tearing people apart, doesn't he? A ladder leads down. Will you go down? I guess so. William Birkin, baby. Look at him. He looks so good, don't he? Got that G virus all up in him. Ugh. Now he's got a big old eye on his arm, baby. Heck yeah. I love that, baby. I love that for him. I am so happy that he has that. Okay, well. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up. Thank you. Holy crap, that would have been so bad. Yeah, run away, little baby. Run away. I don't know why he decides to do that, but whatever. You know, he could, like, easily kill me if he would just focus on me, but I'm glad that he doesn't, you know. Will you push the button? Yes. I will push that button, baby. Alright, let's go. You go up the ladder? Yes, I will. Hold on, Mr. Flam. Alright, hold on. Alright, and we have, it appears, arrived in the sewer. I have to go back for Sherry. What? I guess I do. But we should have just brought her with us anyway. Well, I guess she could have been killed by, you know, that giant freaking bar that William Birkin was carrying. Also, she probably didn't want to see her father like that, because that is her father. We'll get down the ladder, yes. If you weren't picking up what Mr. Police Chief Irons was putting down a second ago. Alright, will you go up the ladder? Yes. Alright, let's go grab Sherry real quick. Leave the torture chamber of doom. Like, how has nobody ever found this dude? I guess Umbrella was just like, yeah, we'll pay you and keep your torture chamber a secret. Because that's definitely what that is. Like, he's definitely been torturing to kill people in there. Like, you can't tell me he hasn't been. And we know what he was guilty of when he was a kid, remember? Not very nice to sexually harm people. So, he's just a demented individual, apparently.
Claire, you came back!
I can't believe the man who developed the G-Virus is actually her father.
What a thought.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side.
Alright, let's go. I'll protect you, Miss Sherry. I'll protect you, Miss Sherry. Look at her looking up like, dang. You're a really good mother figure. It's actually a really short, like, sweet story. Like in the Resident Evil universe. Like, Claire's plotline in Resident Evil 2. Like, she's basically like a mother figure to Sherry. She is a mother figure to Sherry. So. Also, since you most likely have seen the Leon A playthrough already, if you're watching this one. A ladder leads down, we go down, yes. Annette is obviously her mother, so. If she's married to William Birkin. If you can connect all those dots. So, yeah. Will you go up the ladder? Yes, I will. I sure will. Alright, come on, Sherry. Let's get going. Hopefully.
Come on, let's get out of here.
Good thing. I ain't gonna let mistakes get you. Don't you worry about that. Mistakes ain't gonna get you.
Sherry? Where are you? Sherry!
Well, that's unfortunate. The floodgate is open. Can we not just, like, crawl through it? Well, I guess it probably wouldn't be safe to crawl through it anyway, because you don't know what's on the other side. Because Sherry could be dead. But we're not going to let her die, so hopefully she's not dead. And killed by water, you know. And have to kill all the water. Alright, we finally made it back to a save room, so let's read this real quick. Alright, sewer manager facts. User list of the connecting facility. On the first and third Wednesdays of the month, Angelica Margaret, Chief of Maintenance, will make use of the facilities. Be sure to reduce the moisture levels in the facility by activating the fan, as the equipment she will be using is susceptible to the effects of water vapors. On the 28th of every month, the chemical transporter Don Weller will use the facility. The chemicals he will be transporting are extremely volatile, however you want to say it. Extreme caution should be observed throughout their transport. On the 6th and 16th of every month, Police Chief Brian Irons will visit the facility to attend the regular meetings that take place in the lab. On the 4th Friday of every other month, William Birkin will use the facility to conduct a training seminar for the Chicago branch of Umbrella Inc. As the probability of an attack upon Dr. Birkin will be high, take every measure conceivable to guard his life. You will be informed of all other potential visitors and the times they will arrive as needed. Guide these individuals to their destination safely. We expect nothing but the best from you. Charles Coleman, Secretary-Chief, Umbrella Headquarters. The sewer manager fax has been filed. Alright, anyway. How long have we been recording for? Long enough, I think. Alright, so we are going to end the video here. Grab an ink ribbon. Also, apparently I have handgun bullets in here? How long have I had those in here for? I don't freaking know. But whatever, I guess we'll go ahead and put them in the handgun. And equip it for like 2 shots. Alright, anyway. I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, and all that note was really talking about, if you were following along, was basically the sewer manager, like, these people visit at weird times. Like, Brian Irons has to visit. People who are cleaning the facility have to visit. Chemical transporters, people transporting chemicals for Umbrella have to visit. So yeah, that's all that is. It's just like letting the sewer manager know everybody who has to go in there. Alright, there's nothing in here. Alright, so let's save real quick. Is there anything in these? It's an old locker. It's an old locker. Ooh, there's something in here. Well, you take the first aid spray. I don't need it right now, but I will take it. You've taken the first aid spray. Thank you. Alright, it's an old typewriter. You can save your progress with this. We'll use the ink ribbon. Yes. Alright, finally got to save again. And this is the 12th save of our playthrough so far. 11th. Sorry, because I didn't save in the dark room. I guess I'll just have to save over that. Alright, anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. I love you guys so much. I hope you guys have the bestest day ever. Or week. Or life. Just have the bestest life, you know. It's hard for us all out here. Let's make it the bestest for everybody. We take the handgun bullets. Oh, there we go. Finally. There's nothing left inside. There's nothing inside. Alright, let's put these in here real quick. Alright, I'm going to continue playing, and I think Flounder needs to go to the bathroom, so I'm going to take care of that. And then I'm going to keep playing. But anyway, I will see you guys in the next video, and I love you guys. Trickstar, out.